Buddy was cruelly set on fire and strangled with an extension cord, but look at him today. It's truly shocking how cruel some people can be to dogs. 5. These innocent animals too often endure senseless pain and suffering. That was the case for one dog who was the victim of a horrible attack in which his face was severely burned. But thankfully he has since been making a miraculous recovery thanks to some kind vets. In April 2021, the Tunica Humane Society reported that a dog named Buddy, described as a happy and carefree dog who was never a threat to anyone, was set on fire. He was found with his face completely scorched and charred black, with an extension cord wrapped around his neck. According to WTVA, a child later confessed to setting Buddy on fire, but because he is younger than 12 he can't be prosecuted. Buddy was put in the care of Tunica Humane Society in Mississippi and received medical treatments from the Mississippi State University's College of Veterinary Medicine. In their care, Buddy began a slow but hopeful road to recovery. Buddy's vital signs are good, but as with any burn patient, this is very much the bottom of a tall mountain to be climbed, said Dr. Elizabeth Swanson, associate professor and veterinary surgeon, told WTVA. We are keeping him comfortable, changing his bandages and managing any problems as they arise. Thankfully, despite the shocking injury, Buddy doesn't appear to have lost his eyesight. Tunica Humane Society says that doctors believe his eyes are still intact. Damage to his eyelids will be fixed surgically and he will likely have some vision when he is healed. Buddy still had to wear bandages wrapped around his whole upper body, but through it all H has kept a good spirit. He continues to move forward daily, the Humane Society wrote on Facebook. Never once disappointing his doctors, everyone concerned has been so pleased with the results of his skin grafts. Burn wounds are a very slow process, but Buddy is excelling in his healing. During his bandage change today, he showed remarkable improvement in the appearance of his face. While Buddy continues to heal, he is learning some basic commands. This sweet friendly dog didn't deserve what happened to him, they wrote on Facebook. He wasn't a threat to anyone. It was extremely cruel and calculated. Hope for Buddy that his horrific injuries weren't in vain, that somehow some good will come from this tragedy, that change will come and justice will be served in cases like Buddy's. Since Buddy's story went viral a few years ago, he has continued to make strides and he got the best of care from vets at Mississippi State. He underwent skin grafts to heal his burns and required fewer and fewer bandages. Slowly he returned to his old self. Now that his ears are loose from the bandages, he is much happier and more playful. I am sure he is feeling so much joy as he slowly gets his life back to normal, Tunica Humane Society reported last month. And on August 7th, the rescue announced a huge turning point in Buddy's recovery. For the first time, Buddy's bandages, which have completely covered his eyes since the attack, were removed without him being heavily sedated, which meant that for the first time in over 3 months Buddy was actually able to see. His eyes were actually open and he was very aware, the Humane Society wrote in answer to your thousands and thousands of prayers. Yes, Buddy can still see. Buddy's last real memory of vision was in the final horrific moments just before his face was set on fire by a child. In the blink of an eye, this dog's whole life changed. Finally being able to see was a huge step towards returning to normalcy for this poor pup, and his carers say that his personality has begun to shine again. Buddy's whole personality has changed since seeing the light of day, Sandy Williams, director of the Tunica Humane Society, told WREG. He is happy and playful and walking the halls of the hospital with a great big ball in his mouth. He loves balls, he carries them around so everyone can see. A video posted by the rescue shows Buddy playing fetch. Since Buddy's story went viral a few years ago, he has continued to make strides and he got the best of care from vets at Mississippi State. He underwent skin grafts to heal his burns and required fewer and fewer bandages. Slowly he returned to his old self. Now that his ears are loose from the bandages, he is much happier and more playful. I am sure he is feeling so much joy as he slowly gets his life back to normal, Tunica Humane Society reported last month. While it's a huge breakthrough, Buddy isn't out of the woods entirely. He hasn't fully healed and his eyelids will need some work to protect his eyes, the Humane Society wrote on Facebook. And because of the severity of his injuries, he will have some special needs for the rest of his life. His skin is going to be sensitive, his eyes will probably require eye drops, he'll have to wear sunscreen when H is outside, Williams told WREG. He is not going to be a dog that can stay out in the sun hours at a time. So many of you have reached out to us recently about Buddy. Here's a very happy update from his Forever Mom drive posted by Tunica Humane Society on Sunday, April 30th, 2023. We're so glad to see that Buddy can see again and is starting to look like his old self. He has truly been making a miraculous recovery thanks to all the kind people who have been working to save him. Share this amazing news.